Director Chen, the construction vehicle has been deployed. We also cleared away the surrounding debris. Our crew is ready to go once we're done with fine-tuning the vehicle.
Good job. Now, we'll wait for the Endmen to... Ah, looks like they've arrived.
Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, thank you so much for saving my life out there. While you launched the attack on the Valley Ford, we found many lost crewmates. We also freed some imprisoned survivors. It's all thanks to Endfield that we managed to escape. At least the defeat of that Rodon forced the other breakers to slow down. We can actually start hoping for the situation to get better.
Yeah, but now we should focus on the work at hand. Endman, we're almost done clearing away the landslide. The next step of our operation may begin. Unfortunately, we cannot get in touch with the UWST site directors of the Power Plateau. We lost every drone we dispatched to that area. Severe radio interference is denying our efforts to call them.
The Bone Crushers clearly possess some radio interference equipment. But why would they do all this? What are they after?
The Power Plateau has an Originium power plant. It's the primary source of power in Valley 4, and has been closely monitored by the UWST. The UWST also has an ether test site at the plateau. I don't know what the Landbreakers are looking for, but losing the place would deal a grievous blow to our side. That's right. There is a quasi-permanent ether rift in Valley 4. The test site has been monitoring this phenomenon for quite a while. There are plenty of such ether rifts throughout Talos too. Most are undetectable to the unaided eye, and they often bring about blight disasters or affect the vicinity in various ways. Suffice to say, the UWST has deployed sizable defenses to the Power Plateau. They should be able to hold out for a while.
I just hope they can defend the Originium power plant properly. Nefereth has been making her underlings sabotage the power systems.
Don't worry. Everyone in Valley 4 knows how important the power plant is. You see, it's a stronghold. If nothing goes wrong...
Holy! Isn't that the direction of... An ether rift has opened. How did this happen?
Come in and minute. You copy? Admin, Supervisor Perka, do you copy?
Wolfguard, we've witnessed ether rupture taking place at the Power Plateau. Are you alright?
Firelight confirmed. Cover secured. Large will be assembling plateau. Prepare for... I repeat.
Wolfguard? Wolfguard! Signal's out.
Administrator! Supervisor Perlica! The power plateau! Something terrible's happened there! Blight reactions everywhere! All readings are going beyond the threshold!
When the ether side comes in contact with real space, it creates a rift and triggers a blight reaction. Nefereth may have energized the previously stable ether rift at the power plateau. She has planned this deliberate act of sabotage.
What we're seeing right now is similar to an eruption of a dormant volcano. Except this one spits the blight, and it's way more dangerous than lava.
Director Chin, we need an evacuation plan.
The hub area is safe for now, but with such violent ether activities going on, the spreading blight might soon reach this place. If the blight destroys more of our roads and transport routes, the results would be disastrous.
Hold on. I got a solution. Do you remember the TATA prototype we were working on? The prototype can stabilize ether energy fluctuations. If we can get it close enough to the rupture rift, we might contain its spread. I can even adjust its large area arcs unit. This will let the prototype get rid of localized blight. Oh yes! This is totally doable.
Really? That chunky bot can do that?
Director Chief, we've cleared the road to the Originium Science Park. The situation at that place isn't looking too good either.
Time is critical. Have your crew move the prototype there now. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, we'll meet up with you at Vanikov's site.
prototype is now ready.
Mr. Andre, do we have an exact feasibility of your plan?
We have theoretical feasibility. The technological basis for the TATA prototype was formulated at the Ether test site. It was built using valuable data that cannot be acquired elsewhere. Ivan would spend all day arguing with people about the prototype. Unfortunately, we don't have a chance to field test the thing. But I hope that our theories are correct.
How are you doing? Is the crew affected by the ether rupture that just took place?
Everyone's fine. We followed the rules and evacuated for a bit. Thankfully, nothing too serious happened around here. But there's major blightery on the other end of this road. Few crewmates are already off to deliver the most essential supplies to the place. But there's just too much blight. We can't afford to risk our lives.
Being cautious is the right move. You need professional tools to handle professional work. We managed to make the prototype work on time. All thanks to the AIC and our hub-base engineers. Once you're in a severely blighted area, activate the prototype's active interference function. This should expose the blight core. Then you'll have to manually inflict some physical interference to the exposed core.
You mean some chopping and slashing? Yeah, I can do that. This is way easier than a class on theoretical blightery.
Of course. But don't forget about the prototype's true function. Do whatever you can to escort it safely to the power plateau. We must use it to stop the expansion of the Ether Rift. Your mission will determine the survival of everything in Valley 4.
Don't worry. We'll keep the prototype safe. It is our chance to avert this crisis. Let's not dally, team. Time to go.
Try to let the prototype travel on level ground. This road should take you to the power plateau.
Calling it prototype just doesn't feel right. So, what's its full name again? Tranquil... Automatic Robocart? I remember it being TATA or something. I'll just call it Tata. What a cute and simple name. And I think it really likes the name. Tata is now official!
Stop! The area up ahead is under a state of emergency. No one is allowed to enter. Head over to the sentry post and register your identities. Let me see. 3 individuals and a strange machine. We have a Libri, a Vrivor, and you're an Aga.
You got it wrong. Look closely. I'm not a Vrivor. I'm a Lung.
Does that mean you're from the Hongshang Academy of Sciences? Why are you here?
We are from Endfield Industries. Director Chin should have synced our information with the WST already.
Endfield Industries? Let me check our personnel information database. You're not in the Endfield personnel database. Identify yourself. Endmin. I guess that explains it. Identity verified. Supervisor Perlica and Operator Chen, we have to be extremely circumspect given the sudden nature of the attack. And Administrator, the Security Bureau knows what your presence means for our situation. The UWST Security Bureau has no records of your information, but this Endfield file has been approved by my superiors. I have faith in your identity. I believe you're here for that rift in the sky, right?
Yes. We're still investigating the Ether test site disaster, and must reach the place quickly.
Pursuant to the provisions of the Accord, the UWST is obliged to lend you assistance in your operations. But my primary task is to search and rescue local survivors. Apologies, but I'm afraid I must stay at my post. Keep going down this road and you'll reach the Ether test site. However, you might encounter masses of blight on your path.
Thank you for sharing this information. How should we address you?
Fabian Collins.
Mr. Fabian, you look troubled. Has the science park suffered major damage?
Well, I don't think the show could get any better. We've already got the Angeloy, the Blight, and Breaker scum in the mix. Who knows? Perhaps another surprise is waiting round the corner. But the fact that you're here proves the road to the hub is open. That's my first good news of the day.
The hub base is relatively safe for now. You can evacuate to that place for shelter.
I can't leave my post just yet. We only managed to evacuate a fraction of our crew. The Security Bureau has a list of names of everyone in the science park. I've got to verify the status of their personnel one by one. Plenty of them are still in need of help and rescue.
All right then. I'll leave this place in your hands. We must be off.
One more thing. There's a colleague of mine conducting SAR operations up ahead. Her name's Eliza. You might want to talk to her if you run into trouble. Good luck out there.
Aw, it looks really happy. Wonder how long it would take to clean up this mess and rebuild everything.
Someone's here! Save us!
Quick, get over here! Here, boys! Forward! Blossom, forward! Come, other team!
Crystallize!
Fighting team! That's it! This way! Unlike the Blight and Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
This ain't we get now! Take this!
Boys, forward!
Take this! Crystallize!
We are united at last.
Look at that! Take this!
Boys, forward!
Gotcha! Watch this! Get Take this! I'm gonna kill you!
Easy victory. I knew we could do it. Danger up ahead. Let me see how good this one is.
Over there! Our operators are in danger! Here's our chance!
Crystallize!
Oh.
Something dangerous is up ahead. We better be fully prepared.
Whirling is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
This feels familiar.
We seem to have high-value supplies nearby. Keep an eye out for those.
We almost missed that.
Is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
Andre says we could still make it, but every time I look up, I feel that the swirling mess in the sky is telling us to hurry up and get it done.
Ruptured, but I'm not evacing. I won't let these LBs destroy years' worth of research data. The research center will be our final bastion of defense. Yvonne...
This path is blocked. We might have to find another way around. I mean, do we have another way around to start with?
The blight. Can't believe it has taken hold so quickly. Don't get too close. They're extremely dangerous. The rift above the power plateau seems to be exerting rather horrendous effects. These scars upon the land can only be inflicted by violent ether activities. The area will be continuously exposed to ether energy. The survival of all living beings will be jeopardized.
So, how are we supposed to get through this place?
Yvonne's designs can work. Prepare to activate the prototype.
Go for it, Tata. We're all counting on you. Nothing happened. Maybe Big Owl told me the wrong button?
Mr. Andre is unlikely to make mistakes in technical issues like this. Perhaps the experimental frequencies failed to simulate unexpected scenarios like...
Whoa! It worked! Perlica, take a look at this!
Success! That's the Blight core.
Wait, Tata's not looking good. I think it's heating up. Oh, it seems to be in pain.
This emergency operation might be a little too early for Tata. We must be very cautious in deploying its large area arts unit. Administrator, please destroy the exposed Blight core. That should clear the way for us.
Watch this!
What? The Blight's gone! Finally, some help has arrived! Oh, I thought I was done for. Thank you so much. And you are?
We're the Endfield crisis team.
Endfield! Oh, I guess you people got your sitch at the hub base under control. Are you alright? Need any help? Thank you, but I'm totally alright. In fact, I'm planning to take our wounded to the sentry post. By the way, I'm Eliza Collins, UWST Security Bureau. Pleased to meet you. Collins? We just met someone from the Security Bureau called Fabian Collins. Fabian the Stinkface? That's my brother. He always calls me his colleague for some reason. Then that's definitely him. I'm guessing you're taking this road to reach the Ether test site. That's right. We actually wanted to keep going down the road, but... But it seems you'll need to find another way.
Let's get closer to the cliff edge and take a look. Look, Administrator. The destruction caused by the Blight is truly a terrifying sight. Director Chin, can you read me?
Loud and clear, Supervisor Perlica. Everything okay on your end?
The road has been swept away by a blight flood. We need a new path to the power plateau. Do you have any details on the situation at the Originium Science Park?
Hold on, I'm accessing the information. If the road is out, then the quickest way to the power plant is no longer available. Your new path starts at this point. You'll move through the Transport Nexus, then the Originium Science Park, and finally arrive at the Research Center. But be cautious. We've received confirmed witness reports of land breakers in the area. Stay on high alert inside the Science Park. Once you reach the Research Center, head to the back and take the mountain trail. It leads straight to the logistics area at the Origin Load Spring. And just a heads up, Supervisor Perlica. There's a vital ether site scientist still in the Research Center, but we've lost communication.
Yvonne. We'll try to get in touch with our scientist. Don't worry. Given Yvonne's skills, I'm sure things will be alright.
You're right. Everything is getting out of control after the Blight eruption. We really need the help of every expert on the ether side.
Agreed. By the way, is Mr. Andre still at the control tower?
Yeah, I'm right here. What do you need, Supervisor Perlica?
We followed the method you told us and got rid of a blight core. However, the prototype is now overheating abnormally. We might have overloaded its systems.
Overloaded? That shouldn't be happening. Wait, perhaps the large area arts unit is not fully adapted to the blight-specific parameters. Depth readings must have changed drastically after the rift appeared. The figures seem way beyond our theoretical simulations. Oh, you're gonna look for Yvonne, right? Yvonne might know what to do. But, could you maybe hold back on using the prototype? At least until it's been inspected and repaired. We don't want any permanent damage to happen.
Understood. We'll try to avoid that.
I heard that you're looking for a way through the Originium Science Park. I can lend this to you. It will help. This is an access card. I'm sure you know how to use it. Just watch out for the land breakers when you open the gate.
We will. Thank you.
Oh, one more thing. Some of our injured crew said Yvonne, that scientist in the research center, managed to hold off the breaker scum. Most wouldn't have made it out in time otherwise.
Got it. Please help evac the injured. We'll take care of the rest.
Will do. And pass my thanks to Yvonne. They can be a little strange. But in tough times like these, Yvonne really stepped up and became everyone's hero.
These buildings are incredibly tough.
The research center is the most conspicuous one in there.
Round and shiny. Oh, this is the actual size of Orlean.
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
We'll see this through. Be careful!
Stay alert. This hostile poses a significant threat.
Watch your step, people! Leave it to me! Here's our chance!
Ready to strike. Face your end. Much better now.
Everyone's chipping in! You did well. Be gentle! Mr. Jolly! Here's our chance!
Ready to strike. Crystallize.
That move of yours was incredible!
Take this.
Right there!
Take this.
Push forward! We're fighting!
Crystallize. Engage. Defense.
Target locked! Fire!
No second chance.
Once known, be dead. Stop!
Crystallize.
Here's our chance. Everyone's chipping in.
Lovely find. Well done.
Take this. Take this. Get crushed. Much better now.
Terminate.
Take.
Here's our chance.
Crystallize. Watch this.
Double move.
Take.
Be gentle, Mr. Jolly.
Get crushed. Gotcha. Face your end.
Commence L7. Annihilation.
Show's over.
Once known, be dead.
Take this. Get crushed. Take this.
Here's our chance.
Crystallize. Watch this. Take.
Really better.
Ready to strike. Face your end.
Outstanding technique. Impressive.
Watch this. Crystallize.
Here's our chance.
Descends now.
Commence L7. Annihilation.
Get crushed. Watch this. Your end awaits.
Check all injuries. Assume defensive formation. And restore combat readiness.
We finally pulled it off. And it's because we all stuck together.
Check all injuries. Assume defensive formation. And restore combat readiness.
This feels familiar.
Something dangerous is up ahead. We better... A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed!
All variables within estimates.
Watch out! Get back!
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
Watch your step, people! Leave it to me!
Orlean is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
Everyone is...
Stay alert. This hostile poses significant threat.
Something dangerous is up ahead. We better be fully prepared.
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
We'll see this through. We'll probably have to fight our way through mobs of landbreakers. Neferith definitely has some surprises for us.
It won't budge. Its power is out. According to the design plans, this gate is powered by 3 electric generators nearby. We should look around.
Since when did you get your hands on UWST blueprints?
This gate features a standard UWST architecture for frontier facilities. In fact, Endfield also constructed a few of these for them. Some of our own facilities are built with the same designs. We need amethyst parts to repair these generators, Endman. Let's make some. Stay alert. This hostile poses significant threat.
Look at these. Why would the breakers sabotage the generators?
The gate can be controlled from the inside. Perhaps the breakers were trying to prevent the UWST from sealing the gate.
Glad the UWST still pulled it off. The breakers trapped inside will be having a hard time. All done. We can finally get inside the science park.
Don't lower your guard. We might encounter more enemies and the Blight inside the place.
Enfielders. I guess this hasn't been the smoothest of your journeys.
Come on, Fabian. They just eliminated the Blight and got us out safely.
Eliminated the Blight? Well, I've heard about Enfield tech, but didn't expect them to... In any case, you have my most sincere gratitude.
And thank you for the access card.
Yeah, but we didn't run into many survivors along the way.
Only a few successfully evac'd to the sentry post. The sitch in the park is probably not too pretty. The crewmates told us that some escaped to the infrastation, while others were probably trapped in the underground areas.
Underground? But the breakers are down there too.
Well, we can only hope those modified devices do their job.
Staying here and praying won't do anything. Let's go.
You're heading back to the park?
As of now, half of our people are still unaccounted for.
If they live, we guide them out. If they fall, we carry them back. The United Syndicate leaves no one behind. No, this is our mission. You carry a far greater responsibility. We can't afford to hold you back. The fate of Valley 4 rests in your hands.
Then, we'll do our best to clear out the landbreakers in the park.
That would definitely help us a lot. We'll be right behind your team and search the areas you've passed through. Try to stay on guard. The road ahead isn't easy.
Intruders, listen up! This is my turf. I've prepared some serious hell for all of you. Furnished with my latest and most powerful defense system. Generation 6 Order of Steel Oath Remake! So, for all you dumb crazies messing up my place, incineration awaits!
What was that? These emotes look rather familiar. Don't they remind you of Tata?
The creator does leave a rather obvious signature in these tiny details.
This entire place got really messed up. I don't think the map is gonna help anymore.
Let's just walk around this place. We'll find a way. It seems that Tata isn't doing too good. We should look for another way.
You can't hide! You'll definitely die! Will you end up as carbonized BBQ or drown in iridium pollution? Take a guess! The answer is double whammy of exposure!
Wait, is that really Yvonne's voice? It doesn't match with what I had in mind.
What's this? What's this? Face your ass! Gotcha! What's this?
That move of yours was incredible!
What? Face your ass! Descends now! Take him out! Your end awaits. Gotcha!
We made another step forward, Enfielders.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Esteemed visitors, welcome to the showcase area. Presented before you are the latest results of the revolutionary energy project performed at this very advanced launch. The year will be life. Our scientists have overcome technical challenges in organic compound hallucination, as well as road tropism. We are pleased to announce our success.
This feels familiar.
The blight flood clogged most of our paths. Look, that's the building we're trying to reach. But there's no way of us getting through that door.
Looks like we'll need Tata to run a few more scans. I think it's cooled down enough. Tata, are you alright?
It seems a little hesitant. The previous scan overheated Tata, and it might not hold up if we use it over and over again. We need to improve our scanning efficiency to reduce the number of scans. Maybe we can find a better position and locate multiple blight cores at once?
The blight is messing up the radio comms. We lost Andre again.
There's a protocom signal tower in the park. We can use it to amplify our signals. What is it, Administrator? So you're saying...
Enman, did you just remember something? Like you did when you were repairing stuff earlier?
The Endman has a far better understanding of Originium circuitry compared to anyone else. Let's have faith in the Endman's judgment. We can see the signal tower from here, but the surface roads are blocked. Let's try our luck going through the underground path.
Can't hide! You can definitely die!
These drones, they won't blow us up, right? Here's our chance!
Take this!
Commence L7, annihilate!
What?
As long as past rescue. What is that?
Verify and report personal status, team.
Something dangerous is
Getting
up ahead.
buggers.
We better be fully prepared. A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed.
All variables within estimates. We can head down here. The area up ahead was used for Originium cultivation.
Look, it's a trap, just like the movies.
UWST defenses tend to be something else. Yvonne probably made these.
Whoa! You're not...
None of us look like Landbreaker.
We're the Endfield's crisis team. Why are you hiding here?
It's those Landbreakers. We were still running our tests in the park when the alarm sounded. And then... we started hearing Yvonne's broadcasts, telling us to assemble here immediately. Once everyone got here, those special mechanisms started firing lasers. I know they helped keep the Landbreakers out, but they also kept us in this place.
Well, that does sound like Yvonne.
So, how are things outside? Is it safe?
There are still plenty of landbreakers on the ground floor. There is the Blight as well.
I guess the underground is safer for now. Yvonne was right.
Fabian and Eliza are also looking for you. They should be here soon enough.
They're here. The Security Bureau have never left us behind. If they're around, the others are likely safe too, right? This is great news.
You seem to believe in them.
As crewmates of the UWST, we treat the Security Bureau as the provider of security itself. Things always get better once the Bureau takes action. The Collinses have worked in the Valley for 2 generations. Old Man Collins even took part in the construction of the research center. Everyone here has faith in the young Collins siblings.
That's great. You can relax a little. The Collinses will take you all to safety. We'll have to keep moving to carry out our mission.
So, Yvonne's the one who left all these crazy traps around.
And from what I'm seeing, they prove to be rather effective.
So, what's Operator Yvonne like in real life?
Yvonne's someone with quite a personality.
Definitely saw these lasers in a movie. Wow! These lasers can move! The elevator is over there!
Let's try connecting Tata to this signal tower.
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
Signal tower is undamaged. We can activate it straight away, but I don't know if Tata can pull it off in its current state. This overheating will burn through the chassis. We should call Yvonne.
Perlica, is it you? Are you accompanying my prototype? Why isn't signal in the park? I tried contacting it, but keep getting error messages.
Are you Yvonne? Help us! Tata isn't looking good at all.
What on Talos is a Tata? Tell me about the prototype.
It's getting hotter, and the readings of various modules are getting increasingly unstable. Mr. Andre furnished it with a large area arts unit. We linked the prototype to a signal tower, and then attempted a single blight scan for the entire place.
You what? I was the one who made that module, and the front end isn't even calibrated for stability. Scanning with it is a terrible, terrible idea. Send me the usage logs. Ah, I knew it. It must be that big old livery. Owned by Talos. He wrote an overly simplistic access command for the large area arts unit. It acquired way too much unverified data without authorization. No wonder we're getting this problem. Blasted blightery! Okay, I'll fix this first and settle the scores later. That silly owl gotta write that maintenance manual now. He's got no more excuses! Come find me at my lab, quickly! And don't use that function again!
Got it. Is there anything we should look out for along the way?
Watch out for the land breakers along the way and... wait! Aren't you even worried about me?
I might be concerned if you were somewhere else, but... I thought the park is your territory.
Obviously. Don't be fooled by the breakers and their ridiculous posturing. They walked right into my trap! My welcoming party is en route! Keep your eyes peeled for a spectacle!
That's Yvonne for you.
What's this Mr. Yvonne like? I'm so confused.
You'll understand once you meet Yvonne face to face. Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Endfield is fighting for.
Take this! One can't stop a flood with a single blade. Perhaps this is what it felt like. Vaughn, I really wanted to ask this question from the start. Did you make those drone bombers?
Of course I did! I see you've already met my Tweety bombs!
Tweety bombs?
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
stay alert. This hostile poses significant threat.
One can't stop a flood with a single blade. Perhaps this is what it felt like. Many will benefit from its removal. The void has blocked this path. Watch your step, people!
All variables within estimates.
That moving doors was incredible!
Face your ass!
Don't go too far!
Think of it!
Show's over.
Face your ass!
Much better now. Much better now.
Leave now and left! Yeah! Target locked! Fire!
Much better now.
Assume defensive formation and restore combat readiness.
Everyone okay?
We finally pulled it off. And it's because we all stuck together.
Lead elimination confirmed.
An impressive acquisition.
Target locked. Fire! Uh-huh.
We've walked so far. Everyone must be tired. Good call on the break.
What's this?
Stay sharp. I believe they have lost their minds.
Take.
Please give it a go. Here's our chance.
Take this. Face your ass. What's this? What's this? Show's over.
Ivan, we're inside the research center. There are a lot of extremely dangerous landbreakers in this building. Is your lab safe?
Don't worry. Those blighted fools can't reach my place because I got my gadgets. Fixing my prototype is the top priority now. You need to take it to the power plateau, yeah? Well then, you better hurry!
We are making our way to the second floor. We should follow your guide drone, right? Oraline is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
Danger up ahead. Let me see how good this one is.
Much better now.
Sterilize this area!
Crystallize!
Here's our chance!
What's this? What's this? Face your end! Defense now! No second chance.
Alrighty.
We made another step forward, Enfielders.
Great example.
This ends now. Gotcha.
Good work, everyone.
An easy victory.
Verify and report personal status, team.
We reached the second floor. Which way should we go?
The lab is to our right, but the blight clogged the way.
So take the path with no blight, duh. I've sent new guide drones to your place. Just follow their lights. This room connects to the maintenance corridor. Use it to reach my place.
Looks like we'll have to jump onto these platforms to get to the corridor.
See the drones? I usually have them move stuff around this room for me.
Watch out! Enemy above! Here's our chance!
Ready to strike.
Target locked! Fire!
This ends now. Engage. Take this. Take this. Gotcha. Shows.
That's the control panel. It's just like the one we saw at the gate of the park.
Let's take care of the enemies first.
Take this.
By Talos! What happened to these LBs?
Wolfguard is right. They absorbed residues of ether-containing materials.
Please help, Mr. Dolly! Cast off as cast! Commence L7, annihilation!
Watch this. Engage. Watch this. Gotcha. Engage. Ready to strike. Face your end. Watch this.
Push forward!
right. That stuff will eat its way through your system. Your skin will rot away, and then you'll feel real sick, puke all over the place, and suffer some serious mud butt. Feel that? Ooh! Depth readings are rising. You'll be that. Yeah, that. Oh, and by the way, one by one your fingers will start going.
Hello?
Oh. Aha. You got in. That's quick. Supervisor Perlica! Oh, you're finally here. What took you so long? Oh, just you guys? Where's Andre?
He's still at the hub base. Mr. Andre told us that we need to use your machine to seal the rift in the sky. And we must get there quickly.
Andre? He still owes me for that bet. He promised to design the Art's dissemination device. If he'd pulled that off, you'd have super bobtails as your armed escorts. But he's delayed that module for 6 friggin' months! Oh, by the way, who's behind the mask, Supervisor Perlica?
This is our administrator. We're working as a team to resolve the most pressing issue of Valley 4.
The administrator? Does that mean things are looking ultra bad right now? From the stories I've heard about you, Endman, if something needs you to step in, it must be huge.
Miss Yvonne? I was really expecting someone completely different. What were you doing just now?
Ahem. I was striking fear into those LBs. Had to sound a little more intimidating. I also tried to keep the freakish breakers in the research center. If any of them got out, people outside would be in serious trouble.
But won't those Landbreaker housemates make you uncomfortable?
Well, this turf isn't theirs. I know the park like the back of my hand. Honestly, this place might even be safer than my actual home. I can also control door locks and room access from here. They'll never get into this bunker. My only problem is the blight messes outside. They will be sticking around for a while. Now that my baby bot's here, I believe I have a solution. I've just remotely acquired data from the prototype. The core modules are still intact, but repair work will be extensive and challenging. I've witnessed the power plateau incident and the rift, and they're not too different from the scenarios that Andre and I cooked up. The prototype is indeed our only way to turn things around, but you really made a mess of it. The prototype is essentially a specialized automated arts unit. It is programmed with a special suite of Originium arts that it can cast. Its arts are designed to trigger an Originium energy pulse. The pulse would then cause small rifts in the material universe to structurally disintegrate and collapse completely. Now, do you have any idea how dangerous this process is?
No. You used some really hard words.
I'll translate that for you. Improper use won't solve your rift problem. In fact, you might end up damaging or even destroying the prototype. Are you nuts or what? Seriously, who came up with this crazy idea?
If it's the administrator, then... Well, I'm glad that the prototype is alright and managed to help you out. I'll get it fixed. But don't do that again, please. Anyway, this lab is too cramped for carrying out the repairs. We gotta take the prototype to the repair platform at the back gate. And since you're here anyway, I'd appreciate it if you'd be nice enough to clean up my unwanted LB housemates. I was calibrating the power output of the replacement parts when you came in, and I'm almost done.
You seem like someone who works in organized ways. But your room looks completely different.
Looks completely different? I've carefully set up every corner of this room. It's like catching a moment of inspiration during science. It's all about intuition and instincts. You may rest here. Just don't poke around my stuff. We'll head down once you're ready. Well, you can actually hang around and stretch your legs. But since you said that... Endman, I got a stack of vinyls over there. Pick a nice song for me. Let's see if you can pick out my favorite song. If you hit the mark, you might even make my work productivity skyrocket. I'm betting on you, Endman. Like my robotic servo arm, I used it to assemble the prototype. Blueprints for the prototype brings back old memories. That particular iteration would be Professor Crow's work. Careful, that's more expensive than it looks. It's worth something like, 200 collector's vinyls, I guess. Wow, your taste is exactly the same as Andre's. He's the one that left that vinyl here. Andre couldn't stop talking about you, especially when he started going off on his heroic achievements. He kept squawking about how the two of you planned out the AIC factory, blah blah blah, and it seems like he wasn't exaggerating. This music really does fit someone your age. Did you and Andre listen to this together? But it's not the best music for work. Can we switch to something else? Ooh, that one was delivered last week. I didn't even have a chance to listen to it yet. It's pretty nice, but also a little boring. My Tweety Bombs would probably switch to sleep mode immediately if they listened to this. But then again, this might be Perlica's kind of music. What type of music does Perlica like again? Music that's just like her, quiet and serene. Her playlist is just a couple of the same old songs. People say that the Endman...
The music is certainly something I prefer. It reminds me of the past.
See? I'm right. But this music is a little slow. Having this as the work BGM is gonna half my work performance. Let's switch to something else. What were we saying again? Why don't you search the crate next to the table? Now that would be my special collection. is it? Perfect. Oh, this is my absolute favorite. You know me so well, Endmin. How did you even guess? I listened to this song while building the baby box. It really brings back the good old memories. Not exactly. Baby Bot is really big. Andre helped a lot in technical verification and validation, as well as final assembly. Nevertheless, I'm completely disappointed by the colors he chose for the coding. He's just like those Woosters. Their outdated taste makes their work dull. I can't feel passion in it. Anyway, Tata sounds like a pretty name. I like it. My progression is faster than expected. You helped a lot, Endmin. Thanks for the music. And voila! Job done! Let's go! Just be careful. There are still landbreakers in the building.
Yvonne, have you been using this room as a storage depot?
Oh, well, yeah. But, Supervisor Perlica, I don't need to submit a late application form, do I? Lighted LBs, they turn this place into a dump! Oh, I won't let them get away with this. Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly!
Outstanding technique. And
Ready to strike. Push the line. No second chance.
Here's our chance! Once known, be dead.
Gotcha. Ready to strike. Face your end.
looks like we've cleared the building. It's time to commence repairs.
Now it'll no longer hurt anyone.
Stay alert. This hostile poses significant threat.
There's the control panel! Come on, let's go! take a look at you. Not too serious. All within expectations. Such a marvelous design, made by me. Andre added plenty of stuff, but the core architecture is doing its job nicely. Overload? Minor hiccup. I got plenty of ways to boost its stability. So my baby bot, ready to run a performance test of the new components?
You seem pretty close to Tata.
Keep them off Tata and Ivan.
Destroy every one of them.
Bring them up real. Take. Face your ass.
Sterilize this area.
They're after the prototype! I know. We gotta keep Tata safe. Hey, keep this skincare genius safe as well. Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly! Sorry, I can't pause the ongoing diagnostic and repair process, so I can't help you out either. But I called in my mini bomb tail.
No second chance.
okay now?
Take a look for yourself. Come on, baby bot. Say hello, world.
Look at Tata buzzing with energy. It's totally recovered.
All right, guys. I guess it's time for you to hit the road. Now, go for it. Seal that ether rift before it gets any bigger.
This place isn't exactly safe right now. Are you sure you won't be coming with us?
I got plenty of work on my hands. All this data is highly valuable and requires immediate analysis. The first large-scale scan of my baby bot. Its effectiveness must be promptly documented. Plus, there are hardly any landbreakers left. The research center is actually a lot safer now. So, play it safe, okay? Don't break my baby bot again.
But you'll be here alone.
Relax. I got it all covered. The lab calls. See you around.
Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, Fabian Collins here. Do you copy?
Loud and clear. Radio seems to be completely back online for the science park.
Great! How are you doing in your mission?
We've met Yvonne, and she is currently safe. We are now heading towards the Origin load spring. How about you? What happened to the crewmates in the underground area?
They should have arrived at the hub base already. And thank you for taking out most of the landbreakers. Things wouldn't have gone this smoothly otherwise.
We have established a Valley 4 emergency committee. The infrastation is now a formal refuge point in the valley. Refugees and disaster victims from other areas are moving there as we speak. The refugees heading from the park have contacted us. We're heading over to verify the name list.
Wonderful. That means everyone from the park is accounted for and safe, right?
Not yet. It's a mess there right now. Not just the park either. We have a growing list of missing people from various areas.
We'll just keep looking for them.
Yeah.
If you have the time, you might want to check things out at the infrastation. That place really needs some help.
We have an understanding of the situation. Valley 4 has been grievously hit. Disaster relief and evacuating the victims shall be our primary concerns. Endfield Industries will fully commit to the construction of various refuge points.
Thank you so much. I'll notify Nothman right away. He's the provisional monitor at the infrastation.
The UWST seems to be recovering from the disaster. Search and rescue operations are now being carried out. We should visit the infrastation if we have time. Perhaps we can offer them our assistance. walked so far. suddenly have a lot more people here.
Cans, medicine bottles.
What happened here, Ginny?
We found a lot of people. They're bleeding or sick. Uncle
Let's handle the emergency quick, Ginny. Be a good helper and hand it.
Can you give me a few of those supplies?
Not just the first aid supplies. This shelter also lacks sufficient food and other materials.
But we can't just stand around and do...
The current product range of the AIC factory is limited. And we're facing shortages across...
This is a real bummer. Did anyone see Karja?
Karja? I thought you'd seen him already. I heard someone mention that he went to the Landbreakers gathering place.
Something's wrong. We gotta find...
Karja isn't here. Perhaps he went further into the place.
Jeez. He really went deep into the danger zone. Not all the breakers have left this place. Why? Did Karja come?
What?
Get down, boys! Help! Help me!
That's Karja! Quick, save him!
Here we go!
Fix your ass! What's this?
Take this! Blade unsheathed, it's like unleashed! All the
What's this?
here we go! Sterilize this area! Yay!
Verify and report person.
Another mouth to feed. Calm down already, Mr. Soth.
Didn't you hear what the injured said? There are more...
Well, there are more of them Landbreakers outside as well. And there's a long road between us and the hub base. How are you supposed to send all these wounded people over there?
That's no excuse to leave anyone out there to die. Take a look around. How do you think we managed to get all this? Mark and his crew were the ones who got us safely to the cave. Ugh. Trying is at least better than doing nothing. Karja, bring out my supply stash.
Ugh, so good. But even if we squeeze something extra out of our stuff, how long is...
The Band Accord requires all Accordatories to do whatever they can to relieve disaster victims.
Just need to keep this place running till the hub base recovers. Before the...
When I worked at the meatpacking plant back in the day, I was trucking supplies to Valley 4. My friends, you're way stronger than those LBs out there.
Mr. Roman in the worker dorms.
Mr. Roman. We are back with your notes and plant samples.
Good job, everyone. I'm about to start. Hey, don't be shy. Come closer and gather round. Wild variants of common crops tend to make smaller seeds, but these are still edible. They can be identified with the shape of the stalk. Can you see this fine line?
Arknights.